always looking down at all I see. Painted faces fill the places I can reach. You know that I can use somebody. You know that I can use somebody. Someone like you. Oh, I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
Welcome everybody to another brand new episode ng Sports 360. After 3 weeks, nagsama na rin tayo ulit! Hello! Woo! Yes!
Baka naman na-OP si Coach Richard. Coach Richard,
Welcome back! Welcome back everybody, Sports 360. Ako po si Aaron tayo with, of course, Eric Padilla and the one and only Coach Richard Del Rosario. Marami po tayong gagawin today. So we start things off with your game stories.
Game Stories! Siyempre, sisimulan natin yan noong Lunes kung saan the retired Daily Show host Jon Stewart hinampas ng steel chair si John Cena.
Djokovic taob kay Federer sa career Golden Masters.
At noong Tuesday naman, Polish hammer thrower gold medalist Paweł Fajdek ginamit ang medalyang pang-taxi.
Medyo mali yun. Joy Rosario finally making his way to the Talk and Text Tropang Texters.
And to throwback tayo on a Wednesday dahil Andre Agassi and Pete Sampras recreated their commercials sa New York.
Count me in is what Jordan Clarkson said to join the 24-man Gilas Pilipinas pool.
2-4-2, 2 taon pa ang bibilangin ni Chris Tiu para sa Rain or Shine Elastic-Painters.
Usain Bolt ran a time of 19.55 to take home gold in the 200-meter dash IAAF World Championship.
Protesta ng Chiefs binawi rin matapos matalo sa double overtime against JRU.
Goodbye to LA Cathedral. Hello to Middlesbrough as Kobe Paras makes his way over there.
Chicago Bulls Derrick Rose sinampahan ng kaso for drugging and gang raping an ex-girlfriend.
Mali. Andre Blatch umuwi muna sa USA for the funeral of his uncle.
And Arellano Chiefs and Lady Eagles panalo sa Shakey's Philly.
First blood by Russia, Iran, and New Zealand sa Jones Cup.
At dito na nga nabigo natapos ang kampanya ng Perlas Pilipinas kontra Malaysia. Talo 71-64.
At yan po ang inyong game stories. And we start out our discussion on a very sad note. Great friend of the Philippines, ilang beses na pong bumisita dito sa Pilipinas itong si Daryl Dawkins, also known as Chocolate Thunder, who passed away this past week. And he was able to visit the country many times. He passed away due to a heart attack, and he was 58 years old. Our prayers go out to Chocolate Thunder. From there, ladies and gentlemen, pasok na po tayo sa ating Pick of the Week! Pick of the Week!
Yan! Our pick of the week, syempre, walang iba pag-uusapan natin, Jordan Clarkson.
Yes.
Syempre, mainit na balita na dumadagundong sa ating mundo ng pampalakasan.
Dumadagundong talaga.
Dumadagundong.
Okay.
Dahil syempre lahat, buong Pilipinas, sumusuporta sa ating national team, basketball team. At ang tanong, Jordan Clarkson, will you really be part of our lineup?
Well, he is part of that 24-man pool for the FIBA Asia Championships, no? And you know, there are a lot of names that you see there, a lot of familiar names, a lot of new names. Pero kita na rin naman po natin, nandyan si Junmar Fajardo, nandyan si Marshall Lassiter, Paul Lee, of course, Mark Pingers has been added to the lineup and he is included on the team in the Jones Cup. Coach, your thoughts on this 24-man pool?
Ito na nga, no? I mean, even before the start of Coach Tab forming Gilas, no, he wanted a really deep pool of players for the team, and hindi nga niya nakuha lahat yun, no? But
Yes.
right now, everything's still open, and maganda yung mga dinagdag yung names dyan, and of course, I think it's the best of the best that we have, and whoever makes it to the final lineup will represent the country well.
Siyempre, ito rin gusto namin malaman, Coach Richard, siyempre sa pagsubaybay ng buong Pilipinas sa national team natin, ang tanong dito, gaano nga ba ka-eligible itong si Jordan Clarkson to be part of the lineup? Siyempre, siniseryoso natin yung laro, siniseryoso din natin kung gaano katama ang mga taong kabilang sa lineup.
Well, ang magandang ginagawa ng SBP is they're following the procedure.
Yes.
They already showed his passport. Sabi nila, passport holder na siya nung 12 years old siya. No? And then, right now, they're seeking also the approval of the Lakers and of course, FIBA for him to be officially part of the lineup. So everything is under process, and we're all hoping and praying na, he gets the clearance and that he needs, and eventually he will play for us dun nga sa FIBA Championship.
Yes, and it's going to be interesting nga kasi yun nga, you're saying, Coach, they are doing the right process.
Yes.
They are talking to the right people, pati yung tatay niya.
Oo.
Kinausap na ni Jordan Clarkson kasi there were concerns kung papayagan ba siya ng airpods niya.
oo.
Sabi naman nila, okay naman daw.
Oo, at saka matanda na siya eh. I mean, he's old enough to decide on his own.
Yes.
Of course, his dad is always concerned for his welfare, knowing that the new season, new NBA would be starting soon, and he doesn't want Jordan
Contract
to get...
season pa.
Oo, contract season pa, and he doesn't want any injuries to happen to his kid. So, it's just a normal reaction from a father, no? But, of course, si Jordan naman, he wants to play for the country, represent, and I think it's going to be good for his career also. I mean, look at Andre Blatch when wala
Yes.
nang nagpapirma sa kanya, no? And then after a stint with Gilas dun sa World Championships, he got the attention of a lot of scouts, and he landed a good contract in China.
Yeah.
At this point kasi hopes are really high that Jordan Clarkson really plays for the national team. But on your opinion, Coach, what are the critiques that we can possibly be wary about, especially that he will sooner or later be part of our lineup?
Yun nga, I mean, with the addition of Jordan Clarkson, I think there's a lot of positives and negative.
Yes.
I can't even think of a negative there. But, first of all, yung moral ng team natin would really shoot up. And having him in the lineup would really benefit yung program natin. No? But, of course, it's not also an automatic thing. Remember, this might be first international stint. And
Yes.
yung international brand of play is very different from how they play in the NBA or how we play in the PBA. So, a lot of adjustments ang mangyayari dito. And so, you have to temper your expectations, even with Jordan Clarkson in the lineup.
Let's talk about now this new Gilas look, no, na kasali po sa ating Jones Cup. The Mark Pingers has come back.
Yes.
They have inserted him into the lineup. How do you like this team na magsisimula ng kanilang kampanya mamayang gabi?
Maganda rin yung additional, syempre, ni Mark, no, ni Ping. And of course, he will bring a lot of toughness. He's a guy na sanay bumantay ng bigger players, no, ng taller players, especially with Blatch going back to the States, as you mentioned kanina, no, and Ping will have a bigger role with his team dito sa Jones Cup. And he's not going to be a scorer, but he will fit yung system. He's a dribble drive offense ni Coach Tab. He will fit. He's not the primary ball handler anyway, but he will be a great addition on the defensive end para sa Gilas.
All right, we'll talk about more of that when we return. Pero ngayon, sisilipin muna natin yung recap ng finals ng inyong UFL Cup.
120 minutes, not enough to separate the two sides. Nangailangan tayo ng penalty shootout. And at the end of the day, KFC taking on their first major trophy in 5 years since 2009, since nagsimula ang modern era ng UFL. Hindi pa nakakatikim ng tropeo itong Kaya FC. Finally, they've broken the drought here, Sidel.
Well-deserved title para sa Kaya FC. Went through so much adversity heading into this tournament, heading into the knockout phase of the UFL Cup. Actually, napaka roller coaster itong ride nitong Kaya FC this season. They finished 4th in the league, but here in the cup, it's a one-off. And when it's a one-off, you take your chances. And Tishan Hanley giving them the lead that time in the first half stoppage time. This is a wonderful strike, great technique.
As well, Louis Casas was breached the first time, and the second time came in the second half. Diego Barrera, fantastic finish.
A great, wonderful late run by Diego Barrera. Jeffrey Christian switching off that time defensively. The Ceres defense is sleeping, and great quality strike galing kay Diego Barrera.
It seemed like one hand on the trophy, but Sarah said not quite yet.
Well, this is too good a team to be falling behind that. And nakuha nga ni Lee Jong-woo yung first goal and the equalizer coming from Juan Guirado, and that sent the game into extra time. This is the shootout. This was the crucial save by Nick O'Donnell. That proved to be the difference.
Allowed Louis Clark to seal the deal para dito sa Kaya FC. It was a fantastic final sa Delphi. Sa lahat ng hinahanap mo sa isang football match, the drama, the quality, little bit of controversy was there. Kasama lahat yan dito sa UFL Cup final natin.
And that made the victory all the more sweeter dito para sa Kaya FC, just because of the magnitude of this game. They were up against a powerhouse in Ceres, and they managed to pull through.
The Kaya FC 2015 UFL Cup final winners.
Number 3, draft pick. Reno Shine Elasto Painters select Maverick Ahan-Misi.
Is a natural point guard, can definitely help Raynor Shine. So it's probably a good steal here for Raynor Shine.
First round, number 12, draft pick. Reno Shine Elasto Painters select Josan Nimes.
What is so nice about this guy is his offensive mindset.
Mapua is doing well because of him. Well, he's quite an intelligent player.
Nakatutok pa rin po kayo dito sa Sports 360. Coach Richard, ilang linggo na lang magbubukas na ang PBA, ang susunod na season ng PBA. Excited na po tayong lahat, and we are very lucky to have with us Maverick Ahan-Misi and Josan Nimes, the rookies of Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Guys, how are you?
Good.
Welcome to the show. Eto, we are very curious, of course. I know this is a very exciting start of a new journey for you guys. How it is to be part of Rain or Shine so far?
For me, it's just a blessing for me. But you know, it's fun in practice. The guys are fun. We work hard all the time. But I mean, I've got a couple bruises along the way. But,
Bruises, okay.
Yeah. So.
How about you, Josan?
Well, for me, I haven't really practiced yet because I'm focused on the NCAA right now with Mapua. But I know most of the players from Paulie, Gabe, and I'm really close with Jericho, so I think it would be an easy transition for me.
Siguro we will be adding on to that, to what Maverick just said, bruises.
Yes, yes,
Coach, that is something we really know that is very, very highlighted when it comes to rain or shine kind of game.
Yes, I know. But, I mean, you've had the experience. I mean, D-League is a very physical league. And, of course, you'll have your baptism of fire with Rain or Shine. But a question here. With your name, Maverick, okay, is there a story behind being named Maverick? Because it's an unusual name.
Yeah, I mean, I think people keep thinking it's from the movie Top Gun, but my dad's name is Victor, and then my mom's name is Marissa.
Oh, okay.
So I think
it's
they
a
just put combination.
Combination.
That's the same exact with me. My name's my dad and mom's name put together.
Oh,
So-
combination lang.
Combination.
Do you guys speak Tagalog? I mean, how?
I understand fluently.
You
but,
understand?
yeah.
I mean, I could speak it, but it comes out ugly.
I have a I have a tip for you. You talk to Raymond Almasan. Okay, he's your teammate,
Tama.
right? Talk to him every day. It's either you will learn Tagalog or he will destroy your English. Really, you just talk to him every day.
And that is something you will be looking forward to. But I'm pretty sure something that you will also be looking forward to is the kind of coaching of Coach Yang. He's really very tough. He's really very straight to the point, very direct. Have you experienced any of that during your practice,
No,
Maverick?
not yet. He's a man of little words right now, but the players have told me that he's very strict. They just say just follow what he says, but just
Are you
know,
guys
be careful.
sensitive? I mean, in your character, are you sensitive by nature? Do you get hurt easily when your coach shouts at you, or he's gonna curse at you for
No.
sure.
I'm not. I mean, I've had coaches in college that are just like Coach Yang, so I think I'm built for that kind of coaching.
Yeah, I've had coaches when I was playing in Australia who were very in-your-face type. I think the best way to take is don't take it personal. It's for you, so.
So I guess, Coach, ito medyo sanay naman daw sila, yun ang
Oo.
sinasabi nila sa atin. Being drafted in the first round is just the sweet part of your the start of the journey of your PBA careers. But of course, later on, you will be facing a lot of criticisms, people looking down on you, depending on how you play. So at this point, just a little critique on you, Maverick, because a lot of people weren't really expecting that you're going to be the 3rd overall draft pick. How do you feel about that?
For me, I think I've worked hard up to this point, and the expectation I have for myself is the highest. So I think I just got to keep doing what I'm doing, and like I said, listen to Coach Yang, and I'll be okay.
And for you, Josan, because sa Mapua, Coach, you've been really pestered by a lot of injuries and all that. So the question is, how physically ready are you? Number one, again, emphasizing on the physicality of your team and facing, of course, the rest of the other teams in the league.
For me, I think it was more of a time management. With the PBA, you just focus on basketball. With school, there's so much things you have to juggle with classes and with everything going on with school. So I think with the PBA, it gives me a better focus on basketball.
Maverick, and I know for a fact that the reason why you were picked number 3 was because of recommendations of the assistant coaches. I've read that Coach Yang actually had different players in mind. How does this affect you? I mean, Coach Kaloy speaks highly of you, and of course Coach Mike Buendia, because they coach against you in the D-League, right? So how does this affect you?
For me, I think it's just extra motivation, to show Coach Yang that he didn't make the wrong choice. So for me, it's just extra motivation to work harder every day, and just kind of prove to him that he did make the right choice.
Josan, when are you going to play again? I've coached against him sa NC. No? Nagko-coach pa ako doon, no? And he gave me fits. When are you going to play again?
Well, we have a game this coming Thursday
Okay.
against San Sebastian. So on
You're going to play there?
Yeah, I'll play on
okay.
Thursday.
So ayan, aabangan natin yan. Pero at this point, the rest of the guys watching Sports 360 want to know more about you guys. So we will play a little game right here. This is what we call very basic fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. So I'm going to be stating a statement. All you have to do is fill in the blanks. Okay. We'll start off first with Josan and then with Maverick. The athletes I look up to are...
Jordan.
Kobe.
All right.
Oh.
Conflicting answers right there.
Okay.
The hardest fellow PBA rookie to defend is...
Maverick.
Nice.
Josan.
Naguutuan lang ba tayo dito, Coach? Paano ba to?
Ewan ko ba dito sa dalawa?
Oo nga. This one. When I want to feel fresh, I listen to...
Akala ko.
J. Cole.
Oh, you took mine, so I'll say J. Cole too.
Oh, ako rin.
Okay.
When I want to feel fresh, J. Cole.
I thought you didn't understand Tagalog.
I told you I could.
But it's not Tagalog, of course. All right, next one. Wherever I go, I would always have a what, and something else.
My phone.
Cell phone.
Water.
A cell phone, a water. Okay. The most attractive trait for me is
Dimples.
trait, dimples.
Oh, dimples.
Ano
As
ka
far
ba?
as I know, I spoke English.
Napala mo yung guess natin
Hindi nalito lang ako. Ako yata yung nalito. Sabi ko,
Oo ba rin?
trait, di ba? Hindi feature. Okay, again, let me repeat that for you. The most attractive trait for me is smile.
Ikaw na kaya sumagot, namimili ka ng sagot eh.
Paano ba yung naging trait yung dimple?
Malay mo. Pinapractice yan.
Humility, kindness,
Wow.
Probably a sense of humor.
sense of humor. Oh, that's a good answer.
Thank you.
Maverick,
I'd say generosity.
Generosity. Gusto ko yung sumeryoso lang.
Kailangan ng mga
I like my
sponsor,
Dimples
yung
answer
mga
though.
pasar, mga ganun.
I like my Dimples answer, Knang.
Pero makikilala pa po natin ang mga rookies ng Rain or Shine pagkatapos po nitong segment natin. Kaya naman, I will turn it over to our love survivor and our The Dragon, Ramon Bautista.
Hi! Dito kami. Ayan! Watchin! Ang pinakabagong segment ngayon. Dito sa Sports 360, Jojo, mapapanood natin dito yung mga nag-trending na videos.
Ganyan.
May kinalaman sa sports, sa internet.
Yan, Paps.
Right now. At simulan natin dito sa unang video natin. Si World Champion Usain Bolt, dinaob ng cameraman. Ayan o.
Vediamo lo scalzo.
After winning the 200 meters finals sa IAAF World Championship, ayun o. Naka-segway.
Na-simp lang yung cameraman.
Oh, si Usain, buti na lang nakatayo ka agad.
Ayun!
Ayun o. Oh, kadulas.
Holy moly!
Nakapaap. Gumulong pa no?
Grabe.
Buti na lang hindi na-injure si Usain.
Ayan.
At naka-smile pa rin. Ayun, ano? So, ingat sa mga ano tawag doon? Segway.
Segway
Ito
siya.
naman, si Idol Russell Westbrook. Nasa concert na isa pa nating idol, si Taylor Swift.
Wow!
Panoorin natin. Never get back together. Yun, no? Laki ng butas ang ilong niya. Ayan, ano? Galing ng
Kalain mo
kinanta
si
niya,
Russell
oo.
Westbrook, fan pala ni Taylor Swift pala siya.
Pareho kami ng paboritong
Oo,
kanta
ganun.
rin. We'll never get back together. At ito naman. Mas marami pa tayo niyan,
Yan.
Jojo, no? So, ayun, ano? Ito. High school defender scores touchdown off deflected butt punt.
Yan.
Ay, okay.
More of 360, Sports 360 sa magbabalik ng Sports 360.
Ano daw?
The number 4 2015 draft pick, the Meralco Bolts select Christopher Newsome.
And for Chris, there will be not a lot of adjustment period because he definitely knows the system being run by Coach Norm.
For the number 7 draft pick, the Meralco Bolts select Baser Amer.
Oh, this guy is also a veteran. He's proven what he can do during championship games, during crucial semi-final games.
At yan po ang ating dalawang bagong rookies para sa Meralco Bolts. And joining us right now, Chris Newsome of the Meralco Bolts. How does it feel that you hear that? I mean, after all this time, you hear Chris Newsome of the Meralco Bolts.
Man, it's still unbelievable till this day. You know, it's always, I've been here for about, going on 5 years, and I've watched a lot of PBA games, and to actually belong to a team, it's amazing. I don't have to be on the neutral side because I got friends on almost every team, but to have a team of my own, it's something special.
How do you handle, Chris, the expectations? I mean, there's a lot of expectations with you coming into the draft. How do you handle it? How do you handle the pressure?
Me personally, I feel that if I just work hard, then good things will follow. I'm not the type of person that will try to live up to anybody else's expectation except for my own. So I just work hard, and I expect myself to get better every day. And then of course, whatever it is that the coaches are asking me to do, I put it on myself to do it the best I can. So,
Speaking of expectations, I think before the draft, a lot of people were putting you in the top 3. Okay, so how did you feel when Rain or Shine picked Maverick? I mean, did you also have that expectation? It's third pick. A lot of experts, so-called experts, were saying, "Oh, Newsome will be the top in the top 3." Honestly, how did you feel?
Honestly, it's one of those things where you can be happy and sad at the same time. I mean, of course, I wanted to be happy just to be the number 3 pick, of course. But then at the same time, I'm also happy because the team that was able to get me, I'm willing to play for them also. Not that I didn't want to play for Rain or Shine or anything like that. I would have loved to play for Rain or Shine or any other team that would draft me. It's just that, of course, having those ties with Coach Norman and the coaching staff over at Meralco, that makes it a little more comfortable for me to go into a team like that as to if I were to go into a team like Rain or Shine, where I would have to kind of
More adjustments.
adjust to new management, new coaches, new style of play, new philosophies, all those different things.
Nakakatawa nga dito, Coach. Nakita ko to si Chris mga 3 days before ng draft sa LeBron James event ng Nike. Sabi ko sa kanya na parang, kamusta na? Ito na yung draft day, malapit na. Kinakabahan. Kinakabahan, parang, di ko alam kung ano mangyayari. Sabi ko sa kanya, don't worry, it'll all work out. Talk to us about the build-up. What was the day before the draft like for you?
I mean, you're right. Like, whenever we had that discussion, I really had no idea where I was going. But yeah, the day before the draft, I was nervous. I really couldn't sleep that night because it's such a life-changing moment that whatever team gets you, that's the path that you're going to go on for the next 2 or 3 years. And so just having that kind of uncertainty, it kind of made me a little bit uneasy, and I just kind of I was just more anxious just to kind of get it over with and get started and know who my teammates are so I can start building that chemistry. Just little things like that. So yeah, that's how it was.
One thing also din na funny dito kay Chris Newsome, coaches, magiging coach siya ulit si Coach Norman.
Okay.
The thing is, he never niya naging coach in an actual game. Itong si Coach Norman.
So you never played under Coach Norman.
Coach Norman.
Marami na akala na naglaro na siya for Coach Norman.
But during his residency in Ateneo, you were playing for him, but never in like the actual season. So how does it feel to actually finally play for Coach Norman Blanc?
It feels great. I mean, he was the one that actually did recruit me to go to Ateneo in the first place. And so, coming in, he was the one that showed me, like, hey, this is what this program is all about. This is what our philosophy is here at Ateneo. Of course, they went for the 5P. And then also adjusting with school, because Ateneo, they're really, really strict on school and grades and performance in the classroom as well. So he was the one that kind of helped me, get into all that and kind of have my mindset where it needs to be. Even though I didn't get to play for him at Ateneo, he still showed me things, and his system is still ingrained in my brain from when I first got here, because to me that was the biggest adjustment I had to make, coming from a U.S. style of playing basketball to the Philippine style, and he was my initial teacher of that, and to finally play an actual game, and yet alone it's a PBA game for Coach Norman. It's just it's a great feeling, and I'm excited. And I feel that, we'll have a great future ahead of us.
Have you started practicing with them already?
Yeah, we started practice the day after the draft.
Day after the draft. Yeah. And what has been the biggest difference so far, or biggest adjustment for you playing or practicing in the professional basketball?
For me, it's just more of learning. I'm in the process of learning. I got good guys like Jimmy and JD, Sean Anthony, and also Coach Norman to kind of slow me down, kind of. They know that I'm excited to finally be here, be in the moment, and when I get into practice, I want to go, all out all the time, and so they do a good job of slowing me down and showing me step by step, this is the offense, these are the looks that you're gonna get, because in Ateneo it's slightly different, in the D-League it's slightly different
role,
different role, playing different positions, but here in the PBA, everyone's good. So they show you how to get other people open, where I'm going to get my shots, what they expect from me. So that's kind of what this first week has been like, kind of breaking me into the program and try to figure out how he wants me to play for him and fit in with everybody else.
I mean, Chris Newsome has the ability to shoot jumpers. He has an outside shot now, an ability to also, dunk.
Wow.
High flyer.
Wow.
Apparently, may ability din po siya mag-drums.
Wow!
Oh. Ayan! Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear what Chris Newsome would sound like on our drum set. Pinalitan na yung isang drummer natin. Ay, alis dyan. Alis dyan. Alis nga eh. Para maayos na natin yung kulay ng buhok mo. Ayan, okay na. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Newsome on the drums with the Benchwarmers.
just wanted to know.
Mga kapatid, ako po si Carla Lizardo at nandito tayo ngayon sa Blue Eagle Gym kung saan gaganapin ang Ateneo Cheer Rally 2015.
Sobrang saya, sobrang sarap sa pakiramdam na marinig mo talaga yung cheer ng kapwa mo Atenista na hindi lang nag-effort sila to go here. So sobrang sarap sa pakiramdam talaga. Iba talaga yung pakiramdam pag last year na sobrang, hindi, kahit ayaw mo maging emotional, para mararamdaman mo na talaga na parang ito na yung last time na makakasama mo yung mga bata din and lalabas ka dito sa Blue Eagle Gym as an athlete.
Well, sobrang saya kasi nga, di ba, after 2 years makapaglaro na ako ulit. So, ito, medyo pressure kasi nga, di ba, yung hype ng pangalan. Pero hindi ko naman ginagawa ko sa motivation na makatulong sa team at manalo kami every game.
Cheer rally, papalapit na Ateneo, UAAP. So at the same time, last ko na. So I really didn't know what to feel, hearing the band, hearing the freshies. Well, to everybody, please do support us this coming UAAP season. It's gonna be my last, and it's gonna be one great season for us. Hopefully, healthy season also, and we're going to try to win the championship and bring it back here to Katipunan.
That is it for this year's Ateneo Cheer Rally. Para sa mga Blue Eagle fans out there, yan po ang mga atleta na aabangan ninyo for the upcoming season. Ako po si Carla Lizardo para sa Sports 5.
Okay! Welcome back sa #1 sports show sa buong mundo.
Tama ka dyan, Papi Ramon!
Nakikita mo naman yung mga rookies natin, kasama natin ngayon, magkakaroon tayo ng Rookie Challenge. Pero para i-explain sa atin kung ano tong Rookie Challenge, let's welcome back ang pagbabalik ni Miss Carmela Lu!
It's good to be back sa 360 at dahil nagbabalik ako, ibabalik natin ang Group Hug! Ayan, moving on.
Yung mga rookie pa lang gusto ng group hug.
Yung rookie yung i-group hug. Yun, moving on with our challenge, with our rookie challenge, dahil nakita natin napaka-talented nila, may nagda-drums pa, no? I-test din natin ang kanilang communication skills. So, ang mechanics ng ating challenge ay each player will be paired up with a 360 host and they will be given a word na bawal nilang sabihin sa inyo. You guys will be guessing those words, okay?
Yan!
So, si Erica will be paired up with... Sino?
Josan!
You guys will
sige,
go
here's
first.
your... So, she will... Oh, Jojo, explain! Explain the rules. He only understands English.
Yeah, you should follow the instruction what Erica says to you. And you determine what's the words.
In other words, don't mind him, listen to her.
She's gonna say words.
Ate Erica will be mentioning
You need
words.
to guess what the word is. She'll
Yeah.
be saying other words, but you need to guess what the word is. Okay?
It could be a person,
like
it could be
charades.
something.
Like taboo. Like taboo. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Ready?
And go.
Teammate. Teammate, guard. Before, not much. But now, yes, very much so. Always clutch moves.
Polly.
No, not so much of the height, but is a smart guard.
Kushu.
Headband. English speaking.
Some more.
Some more of that. Before, not so much of playing time. At this point in time, so much
Oy,
time.
Medyo matagal! Medyo matagal!
Our next pair is Maverick and Aaron.
Oh.
Yan.
Okay.
Ganon,
Okay.
Aaron, wag masyadong giveaway,
Okay.
ha?
Okay.
Wag masyadong giveaway.
Aaron, bring the bacon, Aaron.
Bring the bacon daw, ha?
Bring the bacon. I will bring the bacon. Okay. Okay, ready? Ready. And, okay. Your team. Big man.
Belga.
No, needs,
Big man.
needs to eat food.
Raymond. Almasan.
Yes! Yes! That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it.
Let's go, Chris.
Very
good show of
communication skills.
Oh.
That's how we rule. Like the rule.
All right. Okay, game.
Game.
Okay.
Go.
All right.
Go, coach.
Okay, teammate, vet, braids, sneaker game, lefty, but can shoot right. Yeah.
Oh!
Bakit ganon?
Wow!
Ang dadali ng mga binigay niyong
Hindi kasi
adjective.
Josan,
Yeah.
hindi pa nagpa-practice.
Josan!
rules. I was the second.
Yan!
Sinabi
Oh.
ko
Panalo si Coach Richard.
Yes,
and
panalo
sige.
kami.
Wow, dinaya ko.
Now let's move on to our next challenge. It's called Test of Focus.
Focus
Kailangan
lang.
magpo-focus kayo dahil yung mga rookies natin will be shooting a crucial free throw, but merong distractions from Papi
Yeah.
Ramon and Jojo.
We're gonna be distracting you like a real game.
Like, they'll be tickling your underarms. So you have
Are
to
you
shoot.
sure you don't like to do it? Instead.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Chris.
Oh, tingnan mo na! Ilong bagay!
What the hell?
First shot!
Dapat sa
Oh, here we go. Maverick.
Boo, Maverick.
Not bad. Okay, we gotta work on that.
Josan!
Focus lang.
Focus lang, Josan.
Focus. Oh.
Boo.
So, nanalo ang Meralco against
Again.
Rain or Shine sa
Twice,
laban ng
that's
ito.
2-0. Fantastic job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ito muna kami dito sa Sports 360. More of this entire group when we return.
Si Uyloan! Buwan pa Uyloan!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sports 360. Oras na po para itanong mo kay Tunay!
Itanong mo kung tunay ka. Itanong mo kung tunay
Para sa tanong mula kay Era Cassie, sa pag-ibig, naniniwala po ba kayo sa forever at sa destiny? Why or why not? So Maverick, do you believe in forever and sa destiny?
I do believe in destiny.
Why? Why? What made you say so?
I don't know, it's just that feeling I have. I don't know.
You have a girlfriend now? You have a girlfriend
Yeah, I
now?
do. I do have one.
That's why. How about you, Joseph?
Do I believe in forever?
May forever ba?
Yes, there is.
Why?
Yun!
Because I have a girlfriend now.
Oh! Pinakaro lang! Chris Newsom!
How about you, Chris? Do you believe in forever?
Yes! Yeah, next question!
And wala naman kay Neil Patrick Kumlat. Tanong po sa lahat, nakapili na po ba kayo ng mga jersey numbers nyo? Anong number po yan at bakit? Maverick, what's the jersey number you chose? 13, why?
I don't know, it's my favorite number since high school.
Favorite number.
How about you?
Mine was 9, but it's already taken.
Yeah.
So I'm 23, and you know why.
MJ!
How about you, Chris? What's your
What's the
jersey
question?
number?
Jersey number is 11.
11. Why?
Why? I've always had it.
Always have
Bella, how about your number? Gusto namin hingin.
Wait, ako number 8 kasi infinity. Kasi forever. Another question for Chris Newsom. What do you miss in your Ateneo days? Chris, what do you miss in your Ateneo days?
Just being part of such a big group. The fans are amazing, and probably at the Nail South games.
Alright, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Yan po ang itanong mo kung tunay ngayon naman, but yan portion na. Maverick, you wanna say hi to anybody?
Hi, Mom. Miss you back home.
Yeah!
Josan?
I was just gonna, my sisters back home, my parents in the province, all my family and friends in Nueva Ecija, my family in Australia, family in the States.
How about Chris?
Chris.
Wanna greet anyone?
Do I want to greet anyone? Oh yeah, I want to greet my mom, my dad, my sister Melissa, Michelle, and my brother EJ.
Alright.
Coach!
Lahat kayo, binabati ko, lahat.
Yay! Ramon!
Ay, nako! Binabati ko yung mga nagkakwapuhan sa akin. Nag-send sa akin sa Facebook.
Yan! Bella!
Thank you sa Bella niyo sa mga doctors ko and
Yun!
bye for Philippines.
Wow, we vlogging!
Sa ilong ko,
Wow,
go
ladies and
lang.
gentlemen, for everyone here, for Miss Erica Padilla, for Jojo, Ramon, Amela, Coach Richard, Maverick, Josa, and Chris Yusa, makaponsere na tayo sa lahat na nagbubuhay ng Sports 5. Thank you very much.
Found a reason for me
to change who I used to be. The reason to start over new.